structures. Three types of structures. Okay, so that will be the structure, unstructured, structure, unstructured, and semi-structured. Okay, structure, unstructured, and semi-structured we have. So here structured means it should be have a rows and columns. Okay, rows and columns. And here unstructured means this is the chunk of data. So chunk of data means it should not be an aligned one. So it should be in chunk of data. We don't know what is the name and what is the phone number and what is the data will be. So we don't know. So it should be in a raw data and it should be in a unstructured way. Okay. After that we have the semi-structured. We have the semi-structure, that will be the JSON object. Okay, this is the JSON object. So here in the JSON object, it should be a stored, that will be the key pair values. So like this, it will be stored in the JSON object. Are you getting my point, Kavya? So we have this.
Yes.
We have the three structures, that will be the structured, unstructured, and semi-structured. So in the structure, the data will be stored in the rows and columns way, and unstructured will be the chunk of data. So they don't have the structure format in the unstructured. Okay. In the semi-structure, it should be in a JSON object, that will be stored like a key pair values type. Okay, so in that way I am going to tell you that in the JSON way using JavaScript example. What is the JSON? So the JSON will be, we tell it as JavaScript object notation. The full form will be the, okay, is a lightweight format for storing and exchanging data. Okay, it is a based on key pair values. Okay, like that. And key pair values means it will be easy for human to read and for machine parse. Okay, so like that it will be the structured way. How it is the key pair value stored, we will see in using some example here. Okay, so open JavaScript and go to your CMD, the same thing, and after that code space dot enter. So that what happened, the particular folder has to be open here, which is your code. And after that I am going to taking one JSON.js. So what is JS? That is the extension for saving the JavaScript. So here JSON.js I am storing. So here the const, what is the const here? The const will be the variable. So how many types of variables we have? We have the three types of variable, that will be the var, const and let. So this is the const I am going to using. So const why I am going to using, this is the immutable. Okay, this is the immutable, we can't change anything here, and the thing is happening after that after that the overlapping also not happen here. So this is the security way while you are going to use the const. Okay, so I am taking the name, the variable name, that will be the student JSON. Okay, student JSON. The backtick I am going to use here. Okay, So I'm going to call the objects here. Okay, that will be the name. Name I'm going to take in the string format, that will be the Jayashree. Okay, so age I'm going to call here, that will be the 25. So it is the integer, so that's why I'm not adding any quotations here. Okay, and after that course, here I am using CSC. Okay, this is also in the string format. Okay, so after that I am calling const okay, student object. So object I need to call here. So the student object. Student object. Here JSON format you need to take. After that parse, I'm going to take student JSON here directly. Okay, student JSON I'm going to call. Okay, so here I'm not printing anything, so that's why I'm getting some internal error here. Okay, so what I call here JSON parse, and after that what I need to call here const console.log. okay, console.log I need to call student object dot name. Okay, which name I need to take here? Only the name I'm taking from the object.
హలో అక్క, స్టూడెంట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఇచ్చారు కదా, ఇక్కడ స్టూడెంట్ జేసన్ ఎందుకు రాశారు? జేసన్ అని రాశారు.
అది వేరేది, మనం వేరేది స్టోర్ చేస్తున్నాం అక్కడ. జేసన్ అనేది స్ట్రింగ్, అది యాక్చువల్ గా స్ట్రింగ్ స్టోర్ చేస్తున్నాను నేను ఇక్కడ. నేమ్ అనేది రావట్లేదు. ఇక్కడ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్లాస్ కదా, అది అట్లనే ఉండాలి. దట్ ఈస్ అ క్లాస్. From the object only I will call the name. console.log student.name. Why it is not getting? Only name I'm taking here. console.log student JSON. So all the JSON will be presented here. Dot name undefined. Okay. So that is a JSON name will be the keyword over there. So here I'm going to call now object obj dot student object dot name. So let me try this once. It is not defining. So see here. So what happened? I done the mistake here. Only the keyword we need to take a JSON class name only. So that is why here I'm mistaken. So this will be the JSON parse. What the we are going to using the parse here. Only I'm going to accessing the only the name from the object. So like that I have done with this. Only the JSON I'm calling here. Suppose I need to call as a toString. So how it will be, we will see once. So I'm going to declaring the const. So the block of code should not be overlap here. So new JSON dot string here, signify. So you need to call student object. So student object we need to call. So from that I'm going to print only the new JSON part. So we will see new JSON. Okay. So the new JSON will be presented using the what we need to take. So already it is not printing as a JSON object type, so it is just printing as a key pair values. Okay, so key pair values like that it is printing. Are you getting my point, Kavya? So after that we need to take synchronous. What is the synchronous? So synchronous will be the step-by-step processes execution. So here we have this two properties, that will be the synchronous and asynchronous. So only we are using the synchronous way here. Okay, what is the synchronous means? This synchronous will be the step-by-step process will happen. Okay, so asynchronous will be happen the concurrently. So concurrently, so here Y means here the step by step process will not happen in the asynchronous, so it will be happens the concurrently at a time execution will be happen, so it will not wait for the before execution, it is executing itself. So so it is the step by step process will be happen in the synchronous way. So that is a late process, and asynchronous will be the fast process in the real time example. Okay, so I'm going to execute the small example using the synchronous way. So the synchronous way, I'm going to take in the comments, in that the comments will not executable lines. Okay, so synchronous. So I'll tell you the one small definition for this. Synchronous in interview point of view. Synchronous code run line by line, one after another. Okay, the next task will not start until the current one finishes. Okay, current one finishes. So this will be happen. So here I am going to write here just normally the thing asynchronous way. So function directly I am calling function. Long task I will take, long task. What is the function syntax? Function name. Okay, so after that, for I am using the iterations for purpose. So this is the let initializing and initializing here. So iteration I am calling some exponential power I am taking here. Okay, so iterations I am calling so increment I am using here. Okay, it is time consuming loop, actually we call it as. So I taken some loop, so I am going to print this console.log. Here long task finished, long task finished. Okay, so I'm going to take some console.log. Here I'm taking the time starts, start, and after that console.log. Here happens end. I'm taking end. Okay, so the normal function I'm taking that will be the long. Okay, so what happens here we will see. Okay, time consuming, it is not called start. Okay. So see here, time start and task will be finished. So task is finished. So here the exponential I called, so it is incrementing and the task will be finished. So what happened here, the condition will be executing step by step process. So first it is starting the time, so it is not, I didn't use any API call here, so that's why it is the statically I am showing. And here what happened, the console.log. So what happened here, it will be shown that will be